All right, y'all. Hey, welcome to the show. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your Monday to tune in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, thank you all. Thank you. All right. Hello, Junior Mustang. Hello to you. Thank you so much. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Okay, thank you all. Thank you. Hello to you, Junior Mustang. Thank you so much for joining this evening. How are you all doing today? Listen, y'all, I did a live, actually, well, not a live, but I uploaded a video today, and I was asking the question: did it seem like it's darker now to you all? This morning, not to get off topic, but um, it seemed like when I got out, at my normal time this morning, it was darker, and now it seems like it's getting darker sooner. I don't know. Have you all seen a change in that? Okay, all right. We're going to be getting started soon. Listen, y'all, I am on this evening to talk about the fact that a food company CEO has issued this warning, okay? This warning to us about food prices in 2023, okay? All right, again, I want to say welcome to the channel. Thank you all so much for your support. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, I'm going to share my screen with you. I'm not going to be before you long. All right, please let me know. Can you all hear me and see me clearly? Will you all please let me know if you can hear me and see me clearly before I get started? Okay, Junior says give me just a minute here. Let me just share this on the community tab to let others know that I'm live. I'm telling you, we may be in for a rude awakening, so to speak. Okay, y'all. So I wanted to come to you live quickly. I'm actually outside. Um, the weather is nice. It's kind of cool, not too cold. Um, I decided to do my live here. Okay. All right, y'all. So please, as we normally do, or as you normally do, when you watch my videos or when you tune in live, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. We're here to talk about food prices. Okay. So I'm letting you all know we've been talking about it. I've been talking about it over a year now here on the channel. And I think we all, no matter where we live at, I think that we all can say that, we're paying more, we're paying higher prices at the grocery store, right? So I came across this article yesterday. This information comes from fortune.com if you would like to check it out. And the title of the article, as you can see on the screen, says, and I quote, "It's a constant fight. Inflation and supply chain bottlenecks are going to be a big problem for food prices next year." And that is according to the Kraft Heinz CEO. Okay, now the caption says and I quote, "new normal." Okay, do y'all feel like this is the new normal? The high food prices that we're seeing? The new normal, the caption says, for the food and beverage industry, it's supply chain challenges and high prices. So think about this, y'all. You know, not only are we paying high prices, but the food companies, these stores, they're paying higher prices as well. Whether it's, the cost that they're paying to get the items, extra costs that they may incur to ship these items, transportation costs. Well, guess what? I talked about this on the channel before. They're passing along those costs to us, okay? So, with everything going on right now in our country with the supply chain crisis, um, the possible rail strike and everything that's going on, right? Diesel shortage, hello. You know, we can expect um, these companies to incur higher prices, and in turn, you could also expect for some of those costs to be passed along to us. Okay. All right. So let me keep reading, y'all. I'm not going to be before you long. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Okay. Right. So according to Fortune.com, companies and consumers, that's you and I, companies and consumers should brace for a new normal of inflated prices and supply chain snags. Warns. Okay, I told y'all this is a warning. Warns the CEO of one of the world's largest food and beverage providers. Okay. The food industry, the article says, has had to adapt to a seemingly endless stream of complications since the pandemic began. From product shortages and empty shelves at grocery stores. Aren't we still seeing that now, y'all? Think about when I go live and I take you all, or I do my videos in these stores. I show you all what I'm currently seeing, okay? And you all are so kind enough to let me know what you're seeing as well, okay? All right, so product shortages and empty shelves at grocery stores at the beginning of the pandemic to ongoing global supply chain problems caused by labor shortages and logistics issues. Okay. Food and beverage suppliers have had to adapt to an extreme set of challenges. Okay. Those difficulties, the article says, which have only been aggravated by, these difficulties, the article says, which have only been aggravated this year by, listen to this, y'all, have only been aggravated this year by, you ready for this? Extreme climate and weather events, as well as the war that's going on, the alleged war that's going on in Ukraine, have kept food supply tight and prices high, and people might just have to get used to it. Okay, that's according to Miguel Patricio, CEO of Kraft Heinz, which the article says is the world's fifth largest food and beverage company. Okay, what do you all think about those comments so far? Um, I've talked about, I want to say that, I subscribe to the whole thing that you know, with my camera when I'm not. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me see what's going on. Can you all still see this one? Please let me know if for some reason if it starts glitching. Okay. Let me just keep reading. But as I was saying, you all know, with everything going on with all of these, different agendas and things like that, it just kind of seems extreme, doesn't it? Right, with no fertilizer, Junior shared, with no fertilizer being produced, prices will go up for the next few years, and shortages will get even worse. Right, that's That's what it seems like. Okay. Listen to this, y'all. This is what the Kraft Heinz CEO also said. He said, every day we have a new problem. Every day we have a new problem. It's the new normal. Okay. That is what he said in an interview this week with CNN. Okay. At the beginning, he said we thought it was a crisis. Now we know it's a new normal. Did y'all hear that? He's saying that it's a new normal and we have to adapt to that. Okay. Is that something that you as a consumer, is that something that you're willing to do? Just accept and say, hey, this is how things are. We're just going to have to get used to it. Are you willing to do that? Think about that, y'all. Patricio said that the past 3 years of supply chain challenges have made the company more adept at identifying threats before they become real problems. But with food inflation continuing to rise, keeping prices in check is turning to a never-ending struggle. Here's another quote. He said, we've already increased the prices that we were expecting to this year, but I'm predicting the next year inflation will continue. And as a consequence, we will have other rounds of price increases. Okay, y'all. I'm going to put on my coat here because it's starting to get a little chilly outside. So, in so many words, he's basically telling us that, because of all these issues that are going on with their company, he's pretty much telling us, hey, we're going to have to increase our prices next year. So go ahead and go ahead and, get prepared for that. Okay. Just letting y'all know, giving y'all a heads up. This is the purpose of my channel, so that this channel can be a source of news and information, so that you can take that information, act on it, plan and prepare, so that you and your family can survive and thrive in the times that we're living in. Okay. All right. Let's see. Junior shared in the comments, the company can't help it. Their expenses are going up fast and can't find products to produce items. Right. Okay. So like I said, these companies, they're incurring costs as well. And so they're passing those costs on, whether we know it or not. Those costs are being passed on to us as the consumers. Okay. Thank you all so much for your comments. Please make sure, whether you're watching now live or if you're watching by replay, please make sure you post a comment or comment. Let me know your thoughts on the particular topic. Okay. All right. The food inflation problem. The article continues by saying climbing food prices are one of the largest contributors to overall U.S. inflation, having risen 11.2% over the past 12 months. Lingering shocks, the article says, from the pandemic continue to hinder global supply chains, which have contributed to keeping food inflation high. Now, the article says that in the U.S., a trucker shortage has stalled agricultural transport chains, limiting cities and regions' access to fast and efficient cross-country food deliveries. Okay, I've talked about that before on the channel, where um, at one time they were saying it was and I really didn't know this was still going on. I thought maybe it had possibly gotten better, but they were saying that it was a shortage of qualified fuel delivery drivers to operate these vehicles. Okay. So the article says that in the U.S., a trucker shortage stalled agricultural transport chains, limiting cities and regions' access to fast and efficient cross-country food deliveries. Okay, this is something that we need to know about. You're right. These companies, we're having to tune in and hear what the companies are saying, because for some reason, our current administration, our president believes, and I quote, he said, the economy is strong as double L. And everybody that heard that is kind of looking like, what is he talking about? We're paying more in the grocery store, everything across the board, even energy prices, y'all. I'm gonna say that for another video, but energy prices are even predicted to go up further. These are things that, as we find out more information, we need to make a plan to prepare, to budget. Right now we're in midterm elections, and if you're not satisfied with how with decisions that are being made on the local level, state level, federal level, you know, you have the power to, make your voice heard, make your vote count. So I don't want to tell you who to vote for. You vote for who you feel like best supports the policies, okay, that you believe in. Not necessarily, oh, I like this person, or, this or that, but look at the policies. What do they actually stand for? What do they believe in? Okay. Um, let's continue on. Okay. Thank you all so much. Okay. They will warn us after elections, then there will be panic buying. Wow. But see, here's the thing, even if that were to be true, do you even want to be in a situation where you're caught, you know, you're in the store and it's you and another person and you're trying to get the things that you need? Do you really want to be caught in a situation where everybody's panic buying now and you're right out, you're in the middle trying to get the things that you need because maybe you didn't, maybe you haven't? I'm not talking about anybody specifically, I'm just making a statement. But think about it. I've talked about this on the channel before. Do you want to be in a situation where everyone is panic buying? All it takes is one natural disaster, and it doesn't have to be on a um, state level or global level, okay, a country level. It could be something local right in your own city. Again, look what happened in Jackson, Mississippi, with the whole water crisis there. So make sure you have enough food, whatever your family size, whatever the case may be. Make sure you have enough emergency food supply as well as survival needs. Okay. All right. Thank you all so much. Yeah, we all need to be fully stocked. Okay. That's the thing that you're doing. Um, all right. This alleged war in Ukraine has also had a hand in rising food inflation, the article says. Um, and I thought this was ironic. It said that back when I first reported on this months ago, Ukraine and Russia, so the two countries that, allegedly, there's a little moth or something flying, the two countries that are allegedly, really going back and forth, whatever the situation is, they actually, the article says, account for 1/3 of global wheat and barley supply before the invasion began last February, especially to developing nations. Okay, so apparently these two countries, not only are they exporting grains and foods to other countries and energy, okay, but in particular, the article says the some of the developing countries. Okay, hold on, y'all. I moved something on the screen and I had to lost my place in the article. Okay. Thank you all so much. Please. Do you have a subscription? I don't know how, like, they'll let you read, but then they're like, no, I want you to go ahead and get a subscription. So I think it's out, looking at it online, but I'm reading it from my phone. But basically have a U.S. food price inflation provided by the Okay, sorry about that. For some reason, I went out. I don't know what happened. Um, as soon as I get to talking about something that we really all need to know, right? Now all of a sudden my stream wants to mess up. Okay, you all let me know. Are you able to hear me, see me? Are you able to hear me and see me clearly? Let me know, please. Let me type something in the chat just a moment. Okay, you all let me know. Are you able to hear me and see me clearly? Okay, all right, very good. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me see if I can get this article back on the screen. Thank you all so much for your patience. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Okay, so what's going on overseas with Ukraine and Russia? Okay, I said they account for 1/3 of global wheat and barley supply. They also ship to other countries, in particular developing countries, the article says. But the war has cut off many country supplies and kicked off a global food crisis. That's what the article is saying. In the U.S., the war has called, I think Junior mentioned this earlier, the fertilizer and agricultural prices to soar, given Russia's key role as one of the world's main providers of commonly used fertilizer products. Okay, the article talks about many different topics. I'm going to scroll down. They talk about the article does discuss climate change in the U.S. has also made agricultural especially difficult over the past year with hot temperatures and frequent droughts. Okay, I've covered all of this right here on the channel. Make sure you check out my playlist, my videos. I do have a playlist on water shortages, and I have talked about particularly the water shortages and droughts that have been happening out west in the western United States. So make sure you check those out as well. It says the hot temperatures and frequent droughts hitting production schedules of corn, wheat, tomatoes, and several other products, the article says. Okay. The head of Kraft Heinz, the CEO, said climate change and supply chain issues were leading to a shortage of something, and I quote, every day. Okay. With high temperatures having already cut into the supply of tomatoes, potatoes, and beans around the world. Okay. He was quoted as saying it has been very hard. This has been hard for the entire industry. Okay. Now, the article goes on to talk about the need to keep prices in check. Patricio said higher prices might become inevitable if inflation continues to persist into next year. Okay, he says a constant fight to try to minimize price increases. He also, the article also says that bringing down inflation and avoiding the exact outcome has been the Federal Reserve's priority. The article says, with the central bank approving 5 large interest rate hikes this year, put the brakes on the economy and start reining in prices. Now, do you think I've asked this question before here on the channel, do you think the actions by um, the um, do you think the actions by the Federal Reserve are real solutions to bring down inflation? You all let me know your thoughts on that. As far as Kraft is concerned, as far as Kraft Heinz is concerned, is to adapt to the new normal in whatever way it can. Okay? He says the company has shielded itself shortage and inflation, including in buying specific products like tomatoes and well in advance when supply chain trouble begins to surface. Okay, Kraft Heinz is also offering different pricing options to consumers to buy both themselves as well as smaller product sizes at a lower price. Okay, um, you will be the future of grocery shopping. Okay, do you think that to help the food companies ease their costs, ensure they have products, ensure they're still profitable? Okay, do you think that more companies would adapt to what this could be considered as new normal? Again, Kraft Heinz, the article says, is offering different pricing options to customers, um, with the ability of customers to buy directly in bulk, okay, for themselves, as well as smaller product sizes at a lower price. Wow, that's a good point. That's a good point, Junior. It could very well be all a part of this plan. Okay. Kraft Heinz, the article says, will report its third quarter earnings later this week, disclosing how much it has raised prices for its products. Last quarter, the company raised prices by 12.4%. Okay, y'all. So, again, you can check out this article. You know, I'm gonna tell you all something. When you try to, at least for me, when I try to search, when I do an internet search of food shortages, not a lot of up to date information comes up. I see articles from like past years, but I don't get a lot of current information, so I kind of have to dig deeper. But with all of the information I shared in the article, think about that you and your family in order to or research. Okay, this food is being grown today to harvest tomorrow. What will the food supply look like in 2023? Which is what y'all literally what less than 2 months away now. We're at the end of October. Tomorrow is November 1st. Y'all, we got to get prepared. We have to continue preparing for those of us who have been preparing. If you haven't been doing anything, it's not late. You may pay higher prices than what you could have maybe last month or even over the last few weeks, right? But please do something. Okay, we have all the warning signs. These major companies. We're hearing from the CEOs. They're warning us about the food shortages, the increased food prices that are coming. What are you going to do with this information? Okay, that's the point. Junior shared some companies will go out of business and we will lose products we love forever. A lot of stores are closing now. I don't know if y'all have looked at what's going on in your local area. Um, the cities that I've had opportunities to visit. Some are grocery stores, some are not. Here in Georgia, where I am, Kroger just announced, even though Kroger, I believe, recently acquired Albertsons, they will be closing two of their stores here in Georgia, where I am. Bed Bath and Beyond is a store that's going to be closing as well. And so I'm going to be doing a video about that. Yep. Yep. A lot of people are going to panic. This is going to be, I'm not the type of person that I like to think the worst or think, okay, something bad is always going to happen. I like to be prepared. But I think for many people, um, they're going to be it's going to be an eye opener. Hopefully, um, it won't be too late for them to do something. So that's all I wanted to share with you all. I didn't want to keep you all very long. I want to say thank you all so much for supporting the channel. Please make sure that you are getting items for your emergency food supply as well as your survival needs. I appreciate you all for tuning in live with me. Thank you so much for taking time out of your Monday evening to tune in and get this information. So please continue to share your thoughts in the chat. I do like to go back and see what you all are saying and comment. And believe it or not, you all are actually teaching me a lot as well. So this is a place right here on Andrea Speaks TV where not only I share news and commentary you can use, but this is also an opportunity for me to learn from you all. Okay, yes, got to be safe outside. I'm aware of my surroundings and all of that. So again, thank you all so much. Of course, it's getting darker and it's getting a little bit chillier, which is why I have on my bigger coat. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Y'all take care. Please make sure that you like this video, share this video. I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Again, the topic of tonight's video is another food company CEO. Okay, the CEO of Kraft Heinz, Patricio, last name, is warning us that food prices will continue to increase in 2023. Okay, we're not hearing a lot right now from our government, from elected officials. So we're having to listen to the leaders of these companies whenever they do issue a warning. Okay, don't just sit on this news, y'all. Take action. Get the things that you and your family need so that you can sustain, survive, and thrive in the times that we're living in now and the times to come. Okay, thank you all so much. I appreciate you all. Take care, be blessed, and I'll see you back here on the channel in another video. Again, thank you so much for supporting Andrea Speaks TV.